Hey YouTube, we're here in my survival world because I've got something to show you that's a little bit cheaty. I've set up an exploit in the nether right here. Here I have set up a way to dupe gravity blocks, including but not limited to sand. So how this glitch works is we take drip leaf and we power it, at which point it will no longer fall like that when we go ahead and put a block or an entity on it. When we go ahead and leave the nether and come back, all of these blocks will be duplicated. I know, you're thinking, Neebs, I've seen this before. But the thing they haven't shown you yet is how to do this fully automatic. We're going to jump over to a creative world here so I can show you how this works. We're going to want a setup that looks something like this on the nether side. First off, you want to make sure that your area is secure and relatively mob proof. So what I've done is I've got 4 pods here, 3 high, and a bunch of buttons to make sure that when they go ahead and split off, it breaks all the blocks. You can go ahead and put hoppers underneath, whatever you want for an automatic system. Now the magic happens when I go ahead and flick this lever, it turns on and off the portal. So what that allows us to do is have the game detect us as not in another portal for so long, and then it'll send us back to the overworld. So let's see how this works. So I'm going to back up here. As you can see, it just sends us back and forth from the nether to the overworld. Every time we go back and forth, it duplicates our sound. So here's our basic setup. And this is a modified version of what I'm running on my realm. You can run it on either fire charges or flint and steel. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so now that we see how it works, we're going to go ahead and build it. First thing we're going to want to do is put down a pumpkin, because our pumpkin always points to the northwest for the stem. And we know that pigmen are going to spawn on the east side and the south side of the portal. We're going to start off by making a 5x6 portal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we'll just fill that in. As we've got this portal facing north-south, we're going to take the south side of the wall and we're going to put a bunch of solid blocks in here so that when pigmen do spawn, they're just going to suffocate. They're not going to wander around our base and cause all kinds of havoc that way. We don't have to worry about accidentally hitting one of them. We're going to stop 1 block short from the top of the portal here. So we're going to have an observer facing away. We're going to put a sticky piston 1 block under it facing up. We're going to have a solid block here. We're going to build a little 4x2 platform here, and we're going to add 2 additional blocks here. We're going to add 2 additional blocks here, some redstone come around to here, and add 1 additional piece of redstone there. From here we take 2 blocks and we'll put a torch on this one. Now we're going to take a repeater. We're going to take 3 comparators. Now your observer should be every few seconds cycling up and down. To turn the system off, we're going to put a lever there and we're going to flick it, which will lock the system. We're going to put 2 dispensers facing the portal with a repeater in between the 2 of them on 4 ticks. We're using fire charges. We want a solid block in this location here. If not, if you're using flint and steel, doesn't really matter. We're fine to load up our dispensers. The one on the left takes either a flint and steel or a bunch of fire charges. The one on the right takes our powdered snow. At that point, we can go ahead and call that done. The portal will now cycle on and off. You're going to build the same system on your nether side. Hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed recording it. Bye for now.